Most people overpay for gaming PCs like this. Here's why this iBUYPOWER Y60 is different. If you're shopping for a high-end desktop that can handle modern games without breaking the bank, this one's worth a closer look. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I've been testing this rig for a few weeks now, and honestly, it's one of the better pre-built options I've come across in this price range. It's not just about raw specs, it's about how those specs actually perform when you're in the middle of a match or streaming to Twitch. The Intel Core i9-14900F is no slouch, and paired with the RTX 4060 Ti, it handles games like Cyberpunk 2077 on ultra settings at 1440p without a sweat. I was able to run Alan Wake 2 at high settings with DLSS on, and it stayed above 60 FPS the whole time. That's the kind of performance you'd expect from a custom build, but without the hassle of putting it together yourself. Now, the 32GB of DDR5 RAM is overkill for most games right now, but if you're into heavy multitasking, like having Chrome open with 20 tabs, Discord running, and a game in the background, it makes a noticeable difference. I tried running Microsoft Flight Simulator while recording gameplay in the background, and the system didn't even blink. That's the kind of headroom that keeps your PC feeling fresh for years, even as games get more demanding. The 1TB SSD is another standout. Loading times are basically non-existent, and the included Windows 11 Home is already set up and ready to go. No waiting around for updates or drivers, just plug it in and start gaming. The RGB lighting on the RAM is a nice touch too, if you're into that aesthetic. It's subtle but adds a little personality to the build without being over the top. One thing I really appreciate is the included gamer keyboard and mouse. They're not high-end peripherals, but they're solid enough for casual play. The keyboard has decent key travel, and the mouse is comfortable for long sessions. If you're upgrading from a basic office setup, these are a noticeable step up. Plus, it saves you the hassle of hunting down separate peripherals. Now, let's talk about connectivity. It's got all the ports you'd need: USB-C, HDMI, DisplayPort, and plenty of USB-A slots for your headset, controllers, or external drives. I had no issues hooking up my monitors, VR headset, and even a capture card for streaming. The Wi-Fi 6 and Bluetooth 5.2 are also great for wireless peripherals or streaming to other devices without lag. The only real downside I ran into was the case design. It's a bit tight inside, which makes cable management a little tricky. If you're not comfortable with a bit of jiggling, you might want to invest in some zip ties or a modular PSU to keep things tidy. Also, the included fans are fine, but if you're planning on heavy overclocking down the line, you might want to upgrade to some better cooling. It's not a deal breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're planning to push the system hard. All in all, this iBUYPOWER Y60 is a solid choice for anyone who wants a high-performance gaming PC without the hassle of building one themselves. It's got the power to handle modern games, the RAM to multitask, and the storage to keep everything running smoothly. The included peripherals are a nice bonus, and the connectivity options mean you won't be left scrambling for adapters. If you're in the market for a gaming PC that won't leave you disappointed, this one's definitely worth considering. Check the link below if you want to see the current price and availability. For most buyers, the real question is not whether iBUYPOWER Y60 Black Gaming PC desktop computer Intel Core i9-14900F CPU, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 Ti 8GB GPU, 32GB DDR5 RGB 5200 MHz RAM, 1TB SSD, Windows 11 Home, gamer keyboard and mouse Y60 and 46T04 sounds impressive on paper. But whether strengths like Intel Core i9-14900F, NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4060 Ti 8GB, 32GB DDR5 and connectivity actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off.